Hey yo guys, what's up? It's me again. I'm back with a little video for you. I made a new post on Reddit that I wanted to make a little series where I show you guys some clips, some situations that I had in my games recently that I think are really good for educational purpose. For example, this is 1v4 with a Deagle on T side. We're losing, as you can see, 7-2. The team was a little tilted, but this doesn't matter. Doesn't need to hold you back from performing as you always do maybe, or as you always want. So I'm showing you this clip now, and I'm going to explain you some stuff. First of all, you're gonna see me talking about jiggle or shoulder peeking and using your flashes. This is like the main point of this little clip here, as you will see later in the one before that I'm in. But let's start now. The round starts. I'm gonna make this a little bit faster. You see all my mates die. Now I'm in Palace. 1v4. Why am I in Palace? Because I think it's the best position with a Deagle to make something happen, because there are not that many angles that you need to check, and most of the angles you can put your crosshair on headshot aid, so it's pretty easy if you're a good aimer, if you're an experienced player, to make something happen here. If it's to win the round, plant a bomb, or just inflict some economical damage to the enemy, I think Palace is a very good place, but you need to know how to play it. As you will see now, I'm going to check jungle, I'm going to check stairs, I'm not going to check sandwich, because sometimes you have to take a gamble and you cannot check everything in tight situations because you need to react fast. So you're going to see now. Checking jungle, nothing. Checking stairs, nothing. Checking this angle, because this is very common also, nothing. Checking again. He shows himself, he's low. This guy fails. Planting the bomb. Why am I planting immediately? It's a 4v1. I killed 2 people on A. I don't think that on this level that the cities are going to be 4 on this side. Since they have no information, I have the bomb, they don't know where I am, so they have to be split. They cannot just gamble on one side. I mean, they can. Probably they're going to win the retake if I plant on B and they're all on A. But in this situation, I killed 2. I know that, okay, if somebody was CT, he would have peeked me now by this time, but he was not. So I killed those 2 and I plant. Look at on the right how I have 2 flashes left, and I'm going to use it in combination of shoulder peeking. I'm going to show you this and how useful it is. I'm using the shoulder peeking now to gather information where the enemy is and bait out a shot out of him. Just look. Planting, throwing a flash. Why am I throwing a flash? If the enemy is there, which he is, he has to focus on the flash to dodge it. So I have time to peek a little bit and gather information, because in the time that I'm peeking him, he's maybe turned around, so I can kill him or peek without any danger. But now look, I show my shoulder, I get out a shot of him, and I know exactly where he is. He shot at me, flash pops, he's blind, I know exactly where he is, I have to kill him. I have to make this 2 versus 1 to 2 times 1v1. This is what I'm doing now. I'm killing him. Perfect. Somehow I know it's more experience or instinct that I know that the other enemy is either in jungle, connector, he might be ramped, but this will be a pretty long route for him. If he was CT, he would have peeked me while I was fighting with the other guy, since it's perfect when you do that. If you hear your mate peeking, that you're peeking the enemy at the same time, so you can kill him without any problem. But this is a thing I can cover in a later video if I have some scenes of this. But now look, I threw my flash in front of the connector, and now look what happens. What happened? I threw the flash. He was pre-aiming default. He got blinded because he thought that I'm going to peek him with that flash. I got out the information. I know exactly where he is. I have sound. Now I'm going to outmove him. I have to make something happen. I'm playing with sound here. A little bit shaky, but it happened. It worked, I mean. Little BM at the end. But as you can see, what can you learn from this? Always use your grenades when you have them on you. You don't want to ever die with nades on your body, especially in a 2v2, 1v3, 1v1 when you can use it. There are situations where where you can use it because the enemy is pretty close and he might just time you while you're throwing a nade. But like here, use it. Make something happen. Get information because you know throw a flash. If the enemy is here, he has to dodge it. He cannot just stare into it. So you have some time. You have a little window where you can peek and look at him. Now you're going to see the perspective of the enemy in this situation. So here's the same round. 1v4. I'm in Palace. I kill the jungle guy. He's low. Luckily for me. We switch to this guy. He fails. He dies. We switch to the Kong guy. And now look at how it looks for him if I shoulder peek. And this is why it's very important. Look at this. Just how I said. I'm throwing the flash. He has to focus on the flash. He sees me at the same time jiggling. He doesn't know what to do. He's overwhelmed by the information he got. So he shoots at me. He's full blind. Maybe the enemy won't be full blind next time. But you know that if he's there, he's going to have some trouble shooting at you because he's maybe a little bit flashed, maybe full flashed, so you have to take the opportunity to shoot at him. I won this. Perfect. Switch to this guy. Look at how he pre-aims the default spot because I got called there. I flash. He thinks I'm peeking. He shoots. This was not really a mistake by him because maybe he thought that I'm going to peek him. But since he knows that I'm low after the information they should have given him, it would be stupid for me to peek there. I have the bomb. I'm going to play the bomb. He has to come to me. I don't have to push anything. The only reason I peeked this guy before him was to make this 1v2 a 1v1. Okay? Just remember, if you have the bomb planted, never ever try to take fights you don't have to. The CDs have to come. You have to kill them when they come. Not peeking, not going for frags, you'll just lose the round probably. This is what happens in a lot of low elo games that I see. With friends, with demos I watch from some people. It's a common mistake, but it's a huge mistake. You lose so many after plants. If the bomb is planted, there should be almost no way that the CTs are going to win. If they have nades, full nades, it could be possible, but in low elo, since they don't know how to use the nades, it's not that common that they will win a retake. So look at this. I flashed, got the information, I know where he is, I'm going to outmove him. Beautiful. What did we learn here? Use your shoulder peeking to gather information. Use your nades. Don't die with them on you. Use everything you have. Play for the bomb. If the bomb is planted, remember they have to come. They have to defuse to win the round. Take your time. Play smart. 7-3. We won the game at the end. We came back. We won. Perfect. This is how it works. I hope you learned a little bit out of this video. More is coming. I know the quality isn't the best, but as I said, I'm not looking to be a big YouTuber with quality graphics or I don't know what. I just want to show you something that you can learn something from me. I'm not the best player, but I think I know, or I'm able to carry in pugs. If the game isn't really going that well, I know how to make it happen. I tried to make it happen. Nobody is perfect. Everybody makes mistakes. And that's why every game is still open, no matter the score. I hope you learned something. Bye.